Today for the Bitcoin price with DaVinci J15, we are going to talk about Bitcoin, and usually we are not doing videos on Friday, but today there is something in the charts which is pointing towards an insane move for Bitcoin. Guys, please stick here with us until the very end of the video. Today it is very important. We are going to talk about the direction of the move, about the price target, but more importantly, how to trade this move, how to profit from the upcoming volatility for Bitcoin. And also, guys, if you want to be trading the upcoming volatility for Bitcoin just as we are doing it, well, I got you. In the pinned comment down below, you will get $700 completely for free. If you go down to the pinned comment section, the very first pinned comment, you just click, for example, the Bybit link, put in your email address and your password. After your initial deposit, you will get $700 on these platforms for free for your own trading, and you can withdraw the profits from this trade. You can even only trade with your free bonus. And the nice thing is, when you got this promotional bonus already, when the next bonus comes, you will always be eligible with our link in the pinned comment down below to get the highest bonus on YouTube. So make sure you click it right now. Stay here until the end. Sit down, scroll down, smash up the like button, leave your favorite altcoins in the comment section down below. We will do more altcoin videos in the future, but with that being said, I have to get straight into the content. DaVinci doesn't have so much time, but we have to get this content out. So I want to come to the most important question of today. DaVinci J15, how are you doing today, my man?
In the pipe, 555. I've actually got an appointment right at 11, right? It's like or for 10:30 right now, so yeah, we're gonna have to make this quick.
Yes.
All right, so let's head over to the charts if you don't mind. Right, as you can see, there is a head and shoulders pattern that was forming, and let's just highlight that head and shoulders for everybody to see. You can see it right here, right? It was right there. There's one head, there's one shoulder, this is the head, another shoulder, right? And you know, the breakout was going to take us all the way up, but turns out, right, these things, you know, they don't always 100% work out. It did break, and now we are getting we're seeing a little bit of a rejection here. Now, once I saw the rejection, I thought, okay, there has to be something I'm missing. And what I did was I drew this trend line here from the top all the way down, and look at that. We are bouncing off of this trend line because there's only two touch points, right, from the top and this second point here. So this is making a second touch point. So I have to accept that this thing is probably going to head back down and might touch this trend line once again before we see price action go higher. Of course, this could, not bother with the lower trend line. It could create a new one, right? Because we got to point out that, you know, this thing could basically go like this. Could be like ignoring that and then creating this trend line down here, or something similar to that, right? So we can go like this, maybe right here. Yeah, there you go. So it might be doing something like that, right? Might come down here, right? Bounce off of that one and then go break up. So keep that in mind. So if you took this trade, right, you can wait until you get stopped out, or you might want to walk away because we've already went too far into we've already like screwed you all over, got us all happy, and then boom, we're back into this this head and shoulders, right? So it's not looking good, especially with the trend line, keeping us down. So don't be surprised if the bears take us down, at least to this trend line, which would give us the price action of 56,000, 57,000, something like that. Or we could go as low as the $56,000.
Yep. I have one question. So first of all, of course, these head and shoulders or inverse head and shoulders pattern, I trade it sometimes, but the performance is not so well. We see here once again, it's basically faking out. I think it's interesting what you are mentioning, because you just said, okay, I'm missing something. When you are seeing something in the charts and you don't really find an explanation for it, usually there is all you have to do is zoom out. And Da Vinci, one of your favorite sayings is, when in doubt, zoom out. And I think this is a very good example for that. And now you are zooming out, and we see here these two converging green trend lines actually painting a potential symmetrical triangle, which is about to break. I mean, if it's this more brighter green line, it will break within the next 24 hours. And that's the latest. We already have 3 touch points on both sides. So we might as well break it already earlier. One more thing, Da Vinci, no matter which of these trend lines it is, the price target will be the exact same, right? Because we are measuring from the beginning. So can you maybe elaborate a little bit on the price target we would be looking out for in case Bitcoin is breaking here very soon?
Well, you can see that there's a clear AB equals CD, bringing us up to 71,000-ish area, almost 72. And yeah, so this thing is creating a symmetrical triangle, right? Nice symmetrical triangle that we're probably going to, break out of it sometime sooner. Whether the symmetrical triangle is like over here or down here, it doesn't matter. It looks like we're going to be creating this triangle, and then off we go to the races. Now, of course, there's always the possibility that we fail. If we do, we probably could end up back all the way back down to the $43,000 level, or the $47,000 level is where I would say we'd end up at before we could see this thing start a new consolidation run. So
I have a quick question.
So that's where I think it is.
I know many people are already in a trade from way earlier. They are in a profitable trade, or maybe they are underwater. What would you do actually in case we would be breaking down? And then I want to talk quickly because I know you have to go for the bullish scenario. But in case we would be breaking down, where would you put your stop loss to prevent yourself from unnecessary losses here?
We want to do a 1-to-1 ratio, right? So 1-to-1 ratio. So I'm going to put this to 1-to-1 and then move my stop loss so that I get a 2-to-1 on my trade. So right here. So my stop loss is right here, and that's where it's going to stay at the 55,000, approximately 56,366 level. That's where my stop loss is going to stay, right? Yeah. And your answer to the question is, if you have a stop loss set already, that's what you're supposed to do. Is just follow that pattern, and because you never know what's going to happen. You don't know what the market's going to do. The market could actually decide, you know what, I was just faking out those people. I really do want to follow this head and shoulders pattern, and it goes higher, right? So you have to just follow your plan and let it go. Whatever happens, happens. You just make sure that you are ready to play this game again tomorrow, right? You do not risk more than you're willing to lose ever, right? And that's it.
All right. So we have the price targets. We have this potential stop loss here, just in case to prevent your own profits you already made here. In case you are in profits right now. Just a very quick question: would you personally, just wanted to know your personal opinion? Everyone has to make their own trading decision before we are wrapping it up. Would you personally trade this breakout towards the upside in case we are breaking above this downward sloping resistance here?
If we break, yes, I will definitely trade this thing probably to the upside, but we have to close. I would have to wait for a close above the 4-hour close above the trend line to say yes, it was definitely break.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And also some volume finally, man. We're like, there's so little volume recently. So of course we need volume, guys. Please make sure that you take care about the volume as well. And Da Vinci, do you have any last words to share? I know you have to go before we are wrapping up today's video.
Yeah, well, always play from a position of strength and do not get wrecked, people.
Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Thanks for watching until the very end. I have Da Vinci J15's token link and the Pandora's wallet, everything down below. Smash up the like button to a new all-time high, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, subscribe to MMCrypto. More importantly, Da Vinci J15. And as always, guys, bye-bye.